Most teams don't fail because they miss risks. They fail because they spotted them early and did nothing. So if your risk plan ends with someone's monitoring it, this video is for you. Research on project failures shows something uncomfortable. 70% of identified risks never get a real mitigation plan, not because teams don't care, but because they confuse discussions with decisions. So here is what that looks like in practice. Option 1, create a formal risk management process. Weekly risk reviews, detailed tracking spreadsheets, status reports. 2 months later, nobody's updating it. Okay. Option 2, assign each risk to someone. They become the owner, but have no budget, no authority, and no time. The risk becomes their problem, not teams. Or option number 3, monitor the risk to someone's task list, which is code for we will think about it later. Spoiler, later never comes. Now, all 3 options feel like action. None of them actually are. I watched this play out last month. A team flagged database performance as a top right risk. High likelihood, high impact. They assigned it to their senior engineer. 3 weeks later, I asked him, what's your plan for the database risk? He said, I'm keeping an eye on it. The database crashed during their biggest demo of the quarter, in the front of investors. So keeping an eye on it isn't a plan, it's hope discussed as action. AI tools can catch this gap. They can scan your risk assessment and ask the uncomfortable questions. What's the actual mitigation here? When your senior engineer says he's keeping an eye on it, AI can prompt him for specific loads threshold, alert triggers, rollback procedures, and so on. It turns vague ownership into concrete plans. So here is a framework that fixes this. The 5-minute risk rule. 4 questions. 5 minutes, every risk gets a clear decision. If you cannot decide in 5 minutes, you are not managing risk. You are postponing failure. And for each top right risk, ask these in order. Question number 1. Can we just not do this? Because sometimes the best risk mitigation is avoiding the risk entirely. Change the approach, cut the feature, find another path. For example, the unstable API from day 1. Maybe you don't integrate it. Maybe you build a simple solution in-house. Question number 2. Can we make it less likely or less painful? This is where the most team should spend their time. Add tests, build redundancy, create a backup plan. For example, database performance risk. Run a load test now. Add caching. Document the recovery process. Question number 3. Can someone else handle this better? Some risks are yours to solve. Vendors, insurance, partner teams, if they are better equipped, transfer it. Example, security compliance. Get external audit instead of building expertise in-house. And question number 4, can we live with it if it happens? Because not every risk needs action. Some are worth accepting. Just make it an explicit choice, not an accident. For example, a minor UI glitch that affects 2% of users. Ship it, fix it later. It's not worth delaying launch. So here is the rule. Every top right risk gets exactly 1 decision. This meeting, this conversation. No owners without authority, no monitoring, no follow-ups discussed as a progress. Risk management isn't about tracking problems. It's about making hard calls while you still have options, before the deadline makes them for you. Tomorrow, I will show you how to track these decisions without creating another process your team will ignore. Because the plan only works if it stays visible. Follow me for more if you are tired of surprises, post-mortems, and meetings that start with "how did you not see this coming?"